Some liked good comments, but not critical criticism. You see, one can become popular by two way, positive way and the negative way. But there is another way, that is to criticism. By not understanding and then asking, pointing out that I think this is this, I think this is that. What are your views? If I don't have any answer, I'll say no, I don't have the answer. Maybe you are right, I'm wrong. I just said what I needed and what I. Well, this video is regarding TMC. TMC, Trinamool Congress. We will, after this, the middle of the video, understand that it is not Trinamool Congress. It is, and at the end of this organ, that it is apparently total monetary corruption party, but it is totally morally corrupted party. Totally morally corrupted political party. TMC political party. Totally morally corrupted political party. Let me start. You will see the video clipping of Mukul Rai, who has been seemed to be eradicated, shaded off from TMC. Uh, our so big rank, it is purchase or this higher street matter sustained, but not for particular newspaper. Portrays the underlying fact that this particular Chamchakar, the PP who is growing lips in apps, in case of this, in case of weddings, in case of event management, everything. The Bazaar and school edition, one that edition, one Desh, another Unish, Unish Bishop, that thing, and this and that. Just keeping on business as it was. Growing up and growing through. The question I raised about how the investment came in is this. It, it is so much patroned, so much tapped on the back, so much adored by the government. In center, I think it was in center, as I remember. In the context of fund related matters and in the whole India, in the context of supporters and the expansion, party offices, these things, recognition of states, then was this TMC alleged openly and it happened so peacefully clippy these that against the electron. So much in favor of TMC, not BJP. TMC. It always projected Mamata Banerjee and maybe other few of her followers, deep followers. But Mamata Banerjee was always protected, always quoted. You can go through the papers. I'm lying, I'm not lying. It is, you can go through the truth. Browse through the truth. So the downfall of left government is not just Nondigam. These that there's a but this happens in any coalition for front government. Okay, boarding. प्यारे भाई और बहनों मेरे बात सुनो. Just a PMs are agitated, excited. Excited. Three different emotions are there. So similarly, that is in the writing form. Now, this trickery has been initiated and kept hold of by this ABP group. And you can see the profit graph. I think I don't have the picture, I don't have the fact, but as submitted in the corporate affairs and etc., taxation etc., it must be. It is assumed by me. Without getting the picture, how can I say 100% that there is a upward curve all over India? Marathi ABP, Hindi ABP, Tamil ABP, English ABP, Hindi ABP, Bengali ABP, all this, which no other can do. Therefore, this trick of ABP in Bengal is not confined to Bengal itself. It spreads wherever they have the language similar things set up in Hindi, in Marathi, and whatever other as the channels are. So it is this ABP Goshti, ABP group that is guiding the and shaping the mindset. You can understand, you can remember, recall, sorry, you can retrospect the exit poll. That was the brainchild of ABP. You have given the poll. Yes, sir. What have you pulled for? I'll talk to you and I'll understand what will you say. It was a type of market cycle, but that was a very biased method. It's called observance survey. By observance, you're saying now that these observance survey is, I mean, not scientifically accepted, but maybe at sometimes kept in hand because there is no other issues. But there was no poll, our exit poll. There was no exit poll prior. These groups started exit poll, and whatever this group stated in the exit poll almost matches, and in many cases exactly matched the output. Others also followed them, but there was more accurate. How could they predict such accuracy that in this constituency, this MLA is going to get is to win, and that also by so much percentage over this particular or that particular in that constituency assembly? This is because they have built the consensus in that manner, which they know that the output is this. Therefore, what is being told by Mrs. Banerjee that গণতন্ত্র চলে গেল, EVM চলে গেল, চলে যাক. Therefore, some kind of manipulation is there in the voting, maybe false voter or whatever, I don't know, but some kind of manipulation is there that makes them get an advantage or rather win over. In this regard, ABP is an invisible agent. Invisible hand. Invisible intelligence feature invisible mindset builder. This is the allegation I make. Where was this OC or whatever in Hasty when this news was printed shown? I made this allegation by writing letter. Nothing happened. Just when I put up the video, then they on the next day they caught him by the collar, and instantly, Honorable Governor sir jumped in and stopped everything. And then Dilip Ghosh said, of BJP secretary, said, had not been intervened by Honorable Governor, he would have been under jail and these things like. And he thanks, in other words, he thanked Honorable Governor. So you can understand the actual happening that the governor is forced to lose his honor by BJP. This Dilip Ghosh, Shoilotantri, autocratic, where the army is forced to accept him. Moving twigs. This is what BJP is. In the video of Mukul Rai, you will see that Mukul Rai said, lamented that he could have came out from that private limited company. I'm coming to that later, but could not because Dilip Da did not, his captain did not allow him. Dilip Babu is the captain of Mukul Rai, and only when he nodded yes, then Mukul Rai could speak out. Therefore, Mukul Rai seemed to be a more rather comparative honest than TMC. Cannot proceed because BJP has used him to get him out of TMC, speak a little, and then keep quiet. We will negotiate. We have negotiated, and we will. So BJP. So this Mukul Babu has been a tool of fool. This PNC are charged with ganja, means that drug or whatever, and that adding our total ganjas will exceed the family of the population of the family you can of the when I found when found him not properly serving a citizen. I didn't support him because he is my from a communist, he is a my party. No, I supported TMC. And in Bagnan, there is no problem in working factor, except a little bit it happens always regarding the party matters in that Raja area. Things started happening in the reverse way. I have been put to Genesis Foundation, which is for the treating of drug addiction. I don't know how much drug addicted they were, but it named so. It is named so. Therefore, a false allegation had been made in somewhere by somehow by some whomsoever it may be that I am concerned and connected with drug, ganja, etc. This is a false allegation, and it has been pre-apprehended, pre-feared by Mukul Rai itself that and has been stated that there are cases, false cases being done by TMC. So what I alleged in Shampukur PS about false case is here true. And that it has been given to a government employee in government duty. Just understand how ferocious a party problem. Still, I have been given this. And this has been pre-forecasted, or rather forecasted at the same time by Mukul Rai and Mr. Gorgori over there also has not come out in the will not be printed in the this newspaper also, as he said. I don't know. He said you can see it on the video. Therefore, you can understand how critically and crucially torturous mind the TMC has. Starting from false alleging citizens or party workers, to false alleging citizens, to false alleging government employees in duty in case of TMC, in times of TMC. This is TMC. Totally very corrupted political party. You want to vote for them? You want your future like that of mine? To bath with 5-10 people inside a bathroom? One of for 40 years, 50 years, and one 12 years. With my hair in the genital area being exposed and washed by hand in front of everybody, and everybody doing that in front of me, although we never looked at each other. Going back to the primitive age, this is what TMC is. You do not need to wear clothes. Go back to the primitive age. Roam about like an ape, naked. What is the use of clothes? What is the reason of civilization? Why should it be literate? Why should it be educated? This is what TMC is. And that is why so much power. And massage center. And Akam massager like Nirupam Dotto. Like Kartik Chandra Rai, video, WBCS. Staying with family. Like Kamasutraist in the name of Ramakrishna Paramahansa Dev and Katham Mritu, like Tamoji Chakravarti. Now will you say that I am wrong? Now will you say that you will vote for TMC? You have any sympathy? You have any empathy for TMC? Mukul Rai himself came out and spoke it. I forced him, you forced him. He was in the gunpoint. He committed that I could have spoke earlier, but I could not do because BJP did not allow. And therefore he cannot do it now itself because BJP is not allowing him. And he is the person who is the mental mind of CPM breaking through this news media and all these things. The last working day of Comrade Subhash Chakraborty, he held it in his palm. Nobody could go out. Why? He lathi charged. He bullied people. He scolded. He abused people. Kisne mere chilo? No. Because of his personality. Because of the understanding of the actually happening, of the mass, of the political parties, of the government, of the non-government channels, of the government address, everything. Not only him, Anil Dan, Bimanda, everybody is to be prized. But it is seen that he is the last emperor. Just after his death, within a few weeks, the mass support seemed to sway. But there's so much sentimentally and psychology detached and revolved or something like that. No, they swayed off because of these false cases, because of a hope, a wish, a dream that has been painted in front of them, which is totally turned to be a totally bluff and a failure. Next camp, Chief Minister says, Krishi and Shilpo, Hashi are Kushi. Now, what is the meaning of Hashi with Krishi and Kushi with Shilpo? We have said Shilpo is the Vritti and Krishi is the Vritti, Shilpo is the Bhavishya. Krishi is the present, future is agriculture is present, future is industry. Therefore, we have some particular statement, objective. In the comic of Chop Shilper interview, you will see the students have put it in a very funny manner. They say that since A equal to B, B equal to C, C equal then A equal to C, that all these things matters, and saying that we thought Mati, that is mud, that is earth, is of life, but we found it not. That is the main issue. They are very intelligently and sharply pointed out in a very funny manner, comic manner. That's the main issue. Ma, Mati, Manush. Three elements. Ma to give birth to Manush, and Mati to take over all over all these. Now, what is the interaction between this? How is a society? Can a society survive, rather move forward or backwards? Different. How can a society survive with Mati and Manush? If there is no job, if there is no food, if there is no medicine, if there is no recreation, if there is not this, not that education, if there is no this, nothing. Ma, Mati, Manush. Three pillars. A, C. That's all. There is two legs, there are two legs, left and right. Bas. It has to be said. Begin marching. Left, right, left, like that. So you will move forward, or you will stand at a place and march. The activity has to be laid down. That is what we have done. Krishi, Vitti, Shilpo, Bhavishya. We have not worshipped mud or earth. We said, ऐसा मालो धान गो कास्ते देता सन गो আর দেব না ধান মোদের প্রাণ গো. In two sentences, in a little song, humming tune, rhythm, we just explain the whole thing, everything. That is, we are rowing, we are in agriculture, we are manufacturing, we are rowing and dhan bunchi so much, but we will not give everything. We will keep for ourselves, we will keep for selling, we will not give everything whatever demanded. শোষণ আমরা চাই না, শাসন চাই. ভাষণ দিতে পারো কিন্তু শোষণ চলবে না. A revolve, understanding of thinking that I have to keep it for my consumption, for selling and this and that. The agricultural laborers were totally illiterate at that time. So in two lines, এই সামালো ধান গো কাস্তে দাও সান গো. So এত ধান হয়েছে সামলাতে পারছি না, কিন্তু তবু আমাকে কাস্তে সান দিতে হবে, আমাকে কাজ চালিয়ে দিতে হবে. ঘরে বসে থাকলে হাত পা তুলে হবে না. আত্মতুষ্টির কোনো স্থান নেই. আর দেব না ধান মোদের পান. দেব না বলিনি, আর দেব না. এক্সট্রা চাইলে দেব না, এক্সট্রা জোর করলে দেব না. So in two words, the illiterate people to sing the song had been made literate, had been not made literate, had been made wisely literate. Instead, ma, mati, manush. Sa, re, ga, da, re, sa. But that's it. So the type of management, that is authority, that is the top level of front was there, was so educated, was so wise, and so tactful that in two lines everything was covered. People will sing, people will be happy, and that everything will. Utsavs after utsavs, festivals after festivals, to make them people happy artificially. It is like whipping, laugh, you don't laugh, cry, then another hard whip. Now you laugh, Okay, fine. Hey, he is laughing, therefore he's very happy. But nobody is seeing the marks of the whips on the back. Nobody is seeing that he's laughing because he fears another more strike of the whip, blow of the whip, or whatever. I don't know what it says. মেরে মেরে হাসাবো, জোর জবরদস্তি হাসাবো, আসতে হবে না এসে যাবি কোথায়, চল পাটিগর. This is TMC. You see, I'm saying wrong. Why am I saying wrong? We want people. ডাকিনী যোগিনী এলো শত রাগিনী এলো পিসাচেরা এরোলে শত পাকে পা দিয়া আছে তারা না দিয়া গাছ তারা না দিয়া নাচে শ্বশুরের যন্ত্র ইত্যাদি দ্যাট পার্ট গেল পান শত পান গেল রে, because we understood that these people are so honest and so trustful that anybody can mislead them. That is why we want all the them. That when you have to and staying with us, if staying with us, we are if faith have faith in us, we will take you to the proper channel, and we had been doing so, especially in the agriculture field. I am talking about the agriculture industry come later. I am talking about the agriculture field. So survive because of this agriculture firmness that Bengal never fall back in agriculture, and there is no falsehood of food. Shortage of fruit, shortage of grain, and importing of them just because we can't have. So this is the firmness, this is the solidness, this is the solidarity with which front government works. What Buddha Babu said, jumbling of words, juggling to catch the emotion, to retain the emotion, to maintain smiling, we're happy. Or image that we're happy. Agriculture and industry. But actually and factually, it is not so. By Buddhadev Babu saying that তার ট্রাস্টে আছে, ট্রাস্ট চাকরি নেই. Just before that during the end of the single he said আমরা যদি এখন কিছু না করতে পারি ভবিষ্যতে প্রজন্ম আমাদের ক্ষমা করে দেবে না. But still could not do this because not only police, because of this informal and invisible channel, this ABP and Ando and a few of their allies. But now they are only alone. They're only alone. Therefore, কি হয়েছে, ঝড় উঠছে বাবা, পরে দাও কাজটা শেষ করে নি. Therefore, sorry, therefore, one can understand. I said no. There is an invisible parallel administrative channel set out by the Tejas medical administration services as in traffic, etc. In garbage collection, feladi, these things. So this is what is going on. How can a country move forward with such type of leg pullings? Pull this thing is mentioned. You have heard about sand, about that 22 crores or whatever that is mentioned. He is blaming police officers. Fine. Accepted. But only police officers. Why did the police officers did not do this such type of things, such extravagant type of things during our government, and just in the year or two gap, they have started so much being corrupted. Then how can TMC be called Shatatar Pratik? And we do not declare ourselves to be honest or dishonest. We do our job silently. We do not even whisper for ourselves. That is why people sometimes misunderstand us, the left hand. So, now tell me one thing. If the CM is so honest, then his subordinates has to remain honest. Instead, they have become more corrupted, such that a complaint of 22 crore or etc. and that CID transfer etc. is made when he has been given a bad proposal on these things. I'm not going to go to that. That's their matter. Now they're talking of Guru, that is cow. One side BJP worships cow, another side over there allegation is made that cows are this thing exported in terms of money, and they're sitting and hearing until now. They have not stopped this illegal movement of cows. Not even one step been taken. 2 rupees per kg rice. Good, bad for the economy, that is separate issue. He says that center keeps at 1 rupee, Mamta sells at 2 rupee, gaining 1 rupee and propaganding that she is selling only at 2 rupees. Understand? Again, he said that cycle, so many cycles are to be given. Who manufactures, where it manufactures, how delivered, nothing can be obtained even by RTI itself, through RTI itself. And still now, this is the true fact. Please do a RTI and ask the government. Let's see who is right, who is wrong. And that these cycles are distributed from cutting down budgets, rather false reporting in SC and ST regarding matters, thereby depriving SC and ST sensitive type things that were to be priormost developed as per constitutional thoughts in mind, and that leaders, the ministers are therefore bringing up, maintaining and implementing these constitutions and these auspices. Regarding Muslims also, he says that there is camouflage advertisement and propaganda false regarding Muslims. Go through his speech in all the details, and that I have in my life specifically and tremendously in depth shown through examples, through illustration, to practice, to habit, how Muslims are cheated, deprived, disturbed, and crushed in backbone and spirit for future by TMC. Everywhere there is false. So the name would be TMC party. False Trinamool Congress party. Maybe TMC F party. From now on, there's a new segment like in Congress I. Okay, so like that, CPI ML, like that. TMC F party. Means TMC Trinamool Congress false party. Or rather, they will say that two party, yes. That was false. They didn't mention. Now they're true, honest. You have a TMC T or TMC H. Like we call right now, we call honest, we call H. BSC H. TMC H. Honest in honesty. Vote for us. TMC bracket. Honest in honesty, honest degree. Not 3 or 10 years. Honesty, honest degree. Vote for us. Therefore, totally morally corrupted, honest degree. Honest political party. Honest degree of total moral corruption, total monetary corruption, and total material corruption. In a speech, in my case, you will see Budhram say, you are building up so many ministers, you are taking a car and going here and there, doing nothing. Why are you spending on this? There's no reply. And he's no reply. You see so many youngsters good time, this and that. And so many restaurants as you can see. Without any cause, just recruitment is and people have found that advertising the papers that the government is going to huge number of appointments. I ran up two units, one of TMC, another is TMC. And said, what is the basis of this recruitment? I asked them, the Indian leaders in the state leaders of the state. I asked them, personally, what is the reason of this recruitment? What is the background of the chart of this recruitment? The TMC supported rather TMC platform. One of the major holdings of the union leader that is not in these times, but one of very near to the union leader is a man. He said that this is to satisfy and so this is to solve the party objective of getting power. We are sure to lose power in the next election. And that is the reason. So many corruption is done for retaining the vote only. No one is going to vote for TMC. And the banking is to determine that all through life is TMC. What will be done? Or that is suppose. I'm not saying. Okay, fine. Last time, fine. Greenland, fine. UK government, okay, fine. US government, okay, fine. Very bad. हम रहना चाहिए. That's right. मेरा क्या? जितना तक कोई तो हासिल ना. हमारा देखे. हमारा को लड़का भी नहीं है. हमारा को मालूम. I know what a family is. What a husband is. What a son is. What a grandmother is. Should no. So why should I for them? I wanted in my life, my manner. हमारा क्या? And I know that well. That's what I maybe another okay. But not a husband. Not a think of next generation. Live, that's it. I think that's the approach of hard mindset approach. We stand on the government. Stand on the party. Let's see what happens. Therefore. So, the viewers. I want to say that Dr. Biraj and I was also unmarried. If any love, one could not marry. He didn't have money. He was saying by his father that his father of the Bulani. That your income is like nothing. As the spent on the perfume makeup of my daughter will just all income. So he had the option to raise his income, to private practice, business, whatever. But he said no. I will not marry. That is not my. That is not for me itself. But I will not take compromise in terms of the honesty. He never thought of I am honest. Symbol of honesty. Symbol of humbleness. Symbol of sincerity. Symbol of earnesty, symbol of involvement, all this is known. Propaganda. Is equated his personal life and involved the entirely totally for the service of his country. In that, what he did was sacrifice. He also wanted a family. He also wanted to be father, a wife, to do romance, to do sex, to have somebody to depend on, to have somebody to think for him. But he never did. He totally gave himself for the service. He tried to see that industries are open and therefore built Kalyani and so on. He built universities, not only built, he saw that they operate properly. He framed laws and stick to that. He was an educated person, highly educated in doctorate economics, in police administration. He never shouted. He never yelled. He never shouted. When he spoke, others kept quiet. When others cheered up, he gave time for them to pause and then spoke like that. Self-control. Control is the main thing, which this our CMs, I mean, has or has not, I am not to say, you are to say. So, the mindset, psychology. Vidhan Babu did for the country. He set up factories, he gave employment, these, that, so that every person can get employed. You may recall, you may come to know that I know that from many of father's times persons, and also I had in good touch, although I am a friend of listening, but in good touch with the Communist Party also, that I came to know many stories which are true. Just like Winston Churchill, I remember, there are two persons, one Vidhan Babu. They used to take 1 hour, or rather sometimes more, shut door, window, everything, no sound, no interference, whatever goes on. If there is earthquake, if there is fire, let it go. They will sit on their own. What they do, they know, all know. But once in the later course of time, Vidhan Babu said that I just planned what I have done, what I have to do, and what I am doing, how I have done, what wrong I have done, what good I have done, how to apply this here, how to apply this, how to build up people, to train people, to motivate people, to demotivate people, to moralize people, how to progress my country, everything I see and think and sort and do the brain work, the mind work, and then I start getting the job. He used to first wake up, bath, read Gita, and this whatever slope is called, I forgot. Gayatri Mantra, no, Gayatri Mantra. Gita Putra. Then he sit, think of his work. There is no idol worship. It was Namba also. There's no idol worship, nothing like that. Then get into that. It happened that it was about 8:30 p.m. He was working in Writers, and that the sweepers were almost frustrated that when after he leave, they will sweep the corridor and they will leave. Every day, every single day, he's coming in at about 9 a.m. and working till 8 9 p.m. And it was about 8:30 p.m. that they thought we'll just sweep and just be ready just be ready just off. Actually, sir, this is the reason I am not asking you why are you sweeping. Get my point first. Nothing to fear so much. I am a man, you are a man. I am doing my work, you are doing my work. I am not asking you why you are doing your duty. You are not asking me why I am doing my duty. I am asking you something else. First, cool down and listen. He said, I am asking you, have you gone to doctor for cough? He said, no, sir, this happens. This is happening for a few weeks, rather 1 or 2 months. Sometimes it happens. Have you gone to any doctor? Don't waste your time. You are not wasting my time. You are wasting your time. He was puzzled. I am wasting my time. I'll sweep it as, have you gone to doctor? Yes or no? No, sir, I didn't go to doctor. He ordered the surgeon over there. Tell my driver to get prepared and stand in the gate. You go, wash your hands, keep your jharu, and come here. The driver came in the meantime, the information came that the driver is ready. You go to the car, and I've talked everything in the hospital. First, get that treatment, then everything else. Note these things, records, and inform his family. Yes, where, thank you, please leave. Take him. Yes, where were we discussing? This is Dr. Vidhan Chandra Rai. He gave his own tuberculosis and then and that time tuberculosis could not be cured. It sealed lungs and things like that. So a chief minister giving his own car to a sweeper to see that his health is retained. The next day, Shaurish Babu was to come at 9 a.m. in his house. Came and found there is no car, no petrol. Where is Vidhan Babu? There is no mobile. He did not leave any message also in his this thing, residence. Bepata. Soros thought what to do, how to do. Anyway, he is chief minister, he's not kidnapping. He went on his own. Let me go to writers and wait there. He was supposed to be in 9:30, but he came at 9:45 after 9:45 or 9:50. Sorry for the late. So where had you been? I had been. Oh, you don't know? No, I just forwarded. Actually, there was no time to communicate. Yesterday I went to that. Now I'm coming from this hospital. What happened, sir? Actually, you don't know. That sweeper. I sent him for treatment over there. I just want to see whether his treatment is done right or not. Now you see, Sorry, he needs about two this thing, 2 to 3 months, or rather to recover and get back into job. So I'm going to hold a meeting. Just a minute. So you just prepare a special leave. This thing, he's not going to get the leave as per service rules. So I will sign his special leave for 3 to 4 months, so that his salary is not cut and he's not deprived of anything. There is no break of service also. He'll be paid total leave. He is a poor fellow. That is why he cannot do the treatment. Not only is a government staff, he is a citizen of Bengal. So it is I who have to look after. We have to look after. My government has to look after. Yes, yes. We'll start the meeting 2 minutes. Let me first prepare the draft and get the letter ready. And typing was on, produced, signed it, got it done that day itself. Came to the department, and it was for 3 to 4 months leave that was needed a break of service was not done. This was Dr. Binan Chandra. If anything needed, he could pass it in the parliament. This is legislative assembly. Whatever that is his matter. This is Dr. Bidan Chandra. This was. There is no propaganda of these little things of him. Instead, we just give a name, Bangla Rupokar, and that's all. Fine, we do not give a name. He didn't need that name. And who are we to honor him? Are we little bit of him to honor him? No. I do not say to honor him. I do say that we should follow his ideology, not every ideology of his life. Every part of you should. Well, I'm not going to leave. Stop wearing and trousers and start wearing dhotis. No, 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 no. That's not. I'm not going to imitate him, but to understand how sensitive we have to be. Just giving out health schemes even to this press staffs and without thinking of it to be implemented to the red light these things sex workers. This is a show business. This is a show business. See. That is why all these things always zone now showing here myself, just like the fashion girls of FTV. Yeah, I'm very sad. I'm very critical and very truthful in commenting. I'm not insulting anybody. But if I am, then I am. What are you good? What good are you doing for country? This Mukul Rai says TMC is a private limited company and not a government, and this is true. That is their logo. Bob, Bishu Bangla. People do not understand Bengali in USA, in UK, and things like that. They will understand scribbling, a drawing instead of Bishu Bangla written on it. Yes, that is a private limited company. This is the marketing they are doing. And they are treating every government employee like a slave. Telling the police to get down on the road and inspect. Trees are moved, leaves are swiped, and all these things. And these newly recruited garbage collectors, half an hour are not working and sitting idle, they are doing nothing. They are not employed to remove the twigs, the trees, the leaves. They should have been done. Not even in our ward. But army is called in. রক্তের দাগ মুছে গেছে তো ব্যাস মিটে গেছে ওই একদিন দাঁড়লাম বন্দে মাতরম তারপর জয় হিন্দ তারপর বন্দে মাতরম মাতরম দৃষ্টি projecting means Banerjee having supernatural power. How? A tamed monkey put on the stage, she chants mantra and it comes down. See. The power of mantra. And see Mrs. Banerjee like that. Mrs. Banerjee getting up on stage and chanting Saraswati mantra and specifically saying, পুলিশ তাদের ধরে নিয়ে যাচ্ছে হ্যাঁ ছেলে মেয়েগুলো একটু ঘুরবে না একটু প্রেম টেম করবে না একই কথা আরে they don't have any degree to pass, they don't have any job to earn and eat and only do love affair and you're supporting them. I'm not saying that they will not do love. I'm not চলো যাই আরো জুড়ে যাই তুমি আমি কাছাকাছি তুমি আমি পাশাপাশি মন নিয়ে কাছাকাছি আরো দূরে চলে যাই. Where will the money come from? Father is going to pay for gifting yourself bangles and give the money to you for Kohinoor condoms, buying them as because you cannot wear the burden, financial burden of a child, although you people want. Saraswati Pujo is for worshipping of knowledge, not for going away and holding hand and doing prem, love affairs. It is a god of worship for knowledge. It is not a god of love. It is not a Valentine's Day. One must understand that when Chatragon Adhyayan Tapo, a Sanskriti This thing said by, again repeated by Shamiji. All idols here, there, everywhere. It is the time for the students to study, to build themselves. Then you do whatever you want to do. Yes, at this time of mixing with the girls and boys, some good, some bad happens. Yes, some love, some inclination happens. Your main object is to prepare itself. When I used to take classes, especially in youth institute, one or two boys, especially one boy, who seemed to be a much older in age, who said, "Amra de chelera dekhechi, mera দেখেনি." That boy, I remember, he used to purposefully come late. Said, "আসবো?" "Yeah, এসো, কোনো প্রবলেম নেই, আমায় বলতে হবে না, তুমি আসবে, বসে যাবে, জাস্ট থিঙ্ক দ্যাট তুমি আমাকে ডিস্টার্ব, তুমি ক্লাসে কারোর ডিস্টার্ব বলিনি, তুমি ক্লাসে কারোর অ্যাটেনশন হবে না, কেউ জানতেই পারবে না তুমি কখন এসেছো, কখন বসেছো কি না। তোমার যদি কিছু বলার থাকে, তুমি আফটার ক্লাস আমাকে বলে, স্যার আমি না আজকে 10 মিনিট লেটে এসেছি, আমি দেখেও তোমায় কিছু বলবো না।" This happened repeated him. Second day, third day, he came in, did not make any noise, just waited. I nodded my eyes. He sat down. Then after the class, I said, knowledge, not to explain text at this age, especially. Prefer it be rise. That skill, that knowledge to you. Whether you come in time or you don't come in time, late or so. If you come 2 minutes earlier just for the attendance, I will not object you. I need to see that the subject, the topics are of my given to me are enough imbibed and embedded in your mind and thinking and intelligence such that you can strive and survive and succeed and excel. That is my motto of coming here. Nothing more, nothing less. If you think that you can do it on your own, do it on your own. But for needing of sitting in exam, ask for the attendance. I'll give you. I'll give you, but you have to commit that you'll go. Do not do any harm or any wrong or illegal things that I'll be in possible. No, 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 that's not a problem. I'm not saying that is an issue. If you have want an understanding, I'll give you. But if you say that no, I am to come here and attend your class, ask you questions every time, no issues. Whatever you do, you have grown up. Almost in the earning segment, just a few 1 or 2 years later. In foreign, you see people learn and earn a part-time job they do to support their living, to support their learning, and that is compulsory almost in every stream. But here, you are under the Laltu as a Laltu Shona of your father mother. Very good. I have been also. I am also. But that is not the point. My point is that you have to be enough matured. That is why we are here. Not the timing. Not that you are sitting with the back straight. You are looking straight into me. No, no, no. Fidget around. Just give the quality when needed. That is what we want. I want actually. So here also, there is no responsibility taken by her or any of her government people. Therefore, are you ready to think again? Even in case this government gives you enough monetary or other surplus, shows you enough rosy picture of the finance department or so much employment given, are you going to believe them? Believe them. Sure, believe them. Do not challenge them. Let them show what they want to show. Let them give what the slogan they want to give. Let them make huge crowd, dense property crowd in the shovas. That is this thing, shovate, this thing. What do you call shova? I forgot. Meetings. Not an issue. But I have to pick and choose for my good, for my future's good. I have to be selfish in this respect. I will go in your procession, shout for you, so that my voice breaks, fight for you, even if I get bleedings due to heart by whatever, by falling down or whatever. But I am not going to vote for you, not for BJP also. Once you are not in power, I am not going to take any revenge. But I am going to, yes, I'm going to take the revenge, but not violently. I am going to help the new government, Congress, CPM, whatever it may be, to build up such a situation to prove that I had been correct in not voting you, and not we have been correct and proper by not voting you. You have used us. You have sat on us. You have eaten in us, through us, and each on us. I am not going to take the revenge that manner. It does not give me the Otama Shobha Paina. That is not the father of nations theory. And I am Indian. But I am going to show how I can do better and excel in performance, in quality, in every aspect, and just supersede and exceed even the 34 years ruling of the left front, any lacuna thereof or therefrom, to such a height that my motherland reaches the apex, that is the top of the hill, top point of the hill. This is my motto. This is my. You can never give us, TMC and BJP, good opportunity, good cause to be good. I have to earn that opportunity. I have to utilize that opportunity. অধিকার কেড়ে নিতে হয়, অধিকার গড়ে দিতে হয়, সুযোগ কেড়ে নিতে হয়, সুযোগ কাজে লাগাতে হয়। We chant Bande Mataram from Anand Mott. There it says how to worship. It says bhakti, devotion, not emotion, devotion. And this party is an emotional party. Jatrapala and all these things are very taunted. So, but you see, it is an emotional party. Ma mati man. So what? থালা বাসন গ্লাস হয়ে গেল, পেট ভরবে? চেয়ার টেবিল থালা, চেয়ার টেবিল থালা গ্লাস, চেয়ার টেবিল থালা গ্লাস বাসন, চেয়ার টেবিল থালা গ্লাস বাসন মানুষ পেট ভরবে? জীবন চলবে? Emotional party. I'm not talking Jatrapala. I'm talking emotional party, sentimental party. There's a mixture of English and Bangla. This term has been coined by me. Sentimental Susuri Party, SSP. Sentimental Susuri Party. That means I'm from Sambajana. I speak it as song. It's Sentimental Susuri Party. That means the party which gives sentimental arousal by tickling. সুসুরি দিয়ে সেন্টিমেন্ট জাগিয়ে তোলে। বলে না কাতুকুতু দিয়ে হাসানো, আর এমনি হাসানো, খোঁচা মেরে দেয়, হাস হাস না হাস, এবার হাসবি নালে আর জোরে দেবো, হ্যাঁ হাস। আমাদের দেখতে হবে যাতে মৃন্ময়ী মা চিন্ময়ী হয়। মূর্তি আমাদের আসল নয়। We have to see that the mud idol becomes a living idol. We have to see my country not in the map in front of us as been done in BJP Bharat Mata holding, not in the paper or the wall or the media in front of us as a lady worshipped as mother standing with the flag of India in the map of India. That is not our aim. But we will see Bharat Mata, that is motherland, my Janmabhoomi, motherland, in every life and living activity. Life of suffering, life of happy citizen, life of an old citizen, life of a young, just born, growing up human being, man, male or female, even in the life of birds. মৃন্ময়ীমাকে চিন্ময় করতে হবে. BJP is going for idol worship, formal worship, visible worship. Yes, go for that, but what will you benefit from that? We have to আমাদের কর্মযোগী হতে হবে. ভাবের ঘরে চুরি করলে হবে না. We have to put our thoughts and belief into action to materialize it. Only thinking and sitting idle will not help here. How will it help? It will not provide water even when you are thirsty. You have to fetch the water, get the water. There is your thoughts and actions to deeds, things to be put to action through deeds. Correct, wrong, good, bad. That's an issue with the concept of honest and earnest devotion, not emotion. Yes, emotion partly, but mainly devotion. A government is for everyone. For a gentleman to a sex worker, from an industrialist reputed to a sex worker, so to a doctorate to the sweeper, for the priest as well as for the thieves, not for helping them to theft, but to help them to lead a proper social and proper balanced life. So they have to look up the thieves, dacoits, and the goons, not for serving the purpose, but for bringing in them to the mainstream of the society. That is summed up in seeing country, my country's flag in every living object I see in front of me. I hear in my eyes. I feel in my mind. স্বামীজি বলেছেন, তোমরা বড় দরিদ্র দেব ভাবো, নারায়ণ দেব ভাবো, দরিদ্র দেব ভাবো, দরিদ্র দেব ভাবো, দরিদ্র দেব ভাবো, মানে দরিদ্রই দেবতার সমান, তাকে সেইভাবেই দেখো। আমি বলি নারায়ণ দেব ভাবো, নারায়ণ দেব ভাবো, নারায়ণ দেব ভাবো, মানে প্রাণের মধ্যে মধ্যে নারায়ণ দেখো। রামকৃষ্ণদেব also said, শিবগানে জীব সেবা। In Vande Mataram it is also said, মৃন্ময়ী মা চিন্ময়ী হবে। প্রাণ প্রতিষ্ঠা করে না মন্ত্র পড়ে অংমংচং হয়ে গেল তিরিং বিরিং বিরিং, তা হবে না। We have to empathize ourselves, not sympathize. Sympathize is emotional, and empathize is actualization. And so put ourselves in the shoe of that person and feel how it is in his legs. Empathize, not sympathize. It is okay, fine, but empathize ourselves. Therefore, if commanded of the party, stand by it. It's every election. But at the time of pressing the EVM button, that is casting your vote, it is you who are the judge. It is you who are the responsible, not the TMC, not the CPM, not the Congress, not the president, none. You who are being given that duty, it is you who are being going to be asked or blamed or whatever, appraised, whatever. So whatever told, don't disobey. Don't create any problem, fuss, any legal disruption, things like that. No. Told me, I'll do. I've been in your party, I'll do for your party. No, you have cheated us. You have played with our beliefs, faiths, wishes, dreams. You have given lots of things as proposal, but none to us. So paid back in the same coin. Kind never pays. You are going to pay it back in the same coin. I'll do what you say, but at the time of pressing the button, it is I'm going to do what I do. And there are CCTVs and things like that. Nobody can touch me. And if touch me, it is my democratic right. I've done. You cannot bound me. to press this button or that button. Vote for anybody. Vote for Congress, vote for any of the in the left front, whatever. That's up to you. I'm not getting that. Not for BJP, not for TMC or any allies or any friends or any backups from them. No, sorry. Enough. 10 years is enough. Mamata said, Tata, Tata. That is, in logic expression of mathematics. Momota, arrow, Tata, comma, Tata. Tata means Tata Industries, Tata means bye bye. Now Tata gone off. Therefore remains Momota, Tata. That means Momota, you are going to be Tata, means bye bye. Therefore, Momota, bye bye. Give the name to other, we may think we will accept or not. But since no one is there to accept you, had it been a month before, then would have Bobby Hakim could come in front. Then MLA Shadon Pandit could come. Then Subrato can come. Then Abhishek could have come. But at this point, when I'm speaking, Bobby Hakim cannot come front. Subrato can come in front. MLA Sadhan Pandit is not there. Abhishek is not mature to take it. He can't even give public speech that much properly, instantly. What he got in mind, he just did. Not that instantly take up, he cannot do that. What you say, thought that is conveyed. But instant building, instant putting of walls, instant arranging of thoughts, that is Mamata Banerjee can do, they can do. You go through the clippings of Buddha Babu, of this Mohammad Selim, of this Mukul Rai, speak, say a word one after another, low voice, maybe high voice, maybe all at a fast speed, maybe broken. When the crowd cheers, they keep time for them to settle down. They get everything one by one into the head, then says that, then makes it understandable that this topic ended and I'm moving to the next topic. Like this, sub intra topic and inter topic, everything's given slot by slot. You study Ms. Banerjee's speech. All going together. It is a symphony, or it is a chaos. It is a chanting of mantra. What is it? I don't know. Everybody speaks. You see that speech of Muhammad Salim, he speaks in a high voice. Understand? But bit by bit, bite by bite, one after another. When the crowd cheers, stops. Buddha Babu says, I am going to say this, you are going to say that, now I am going to say this. This is there. Then the crowd together says this. This is the synchronization, absorption of the crowd, and allowing the crowd to absorb you. But not the shouting, yelling, and behaving like this. And this lady claims to be the home minister to control police. So police will tomorrow start jumping. Suppose he sees an accident and the driver denies that I have not made the accident. So police will start jumping like this. No, you have made accident. This is not right. Everybody come here. See that he's made it and made the accident. No, this is not right. I am not going to do this. I am going to complain. You come. You home guard come. You see what he has done. This is how a surgeon is going to behave. Instead of giving orders, OC will get down. No, I'm going to arrest him, give the handcuff. This is how I'm going to arrest him. I'm going to pull him into the car. This is how OC will behave. This is how the Home Minister will behave. Our Home Department is shadow of the Home Minister through his secretaries and others, commissioners and others. If the Home Minister is not trained, how can she train or tame or whatever you say her fellow beings? If everyone tries to follow her and shouts like this, no, no, yes, 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 no, like this. I mean, clowns also do not do this. Such an important post of chief minister, and it shouts like this. No time to pause. Everybody speaks over there. Mohammed Singh was speaking like this. Gautam Nath speaks like this. Everybody has his own posture. I'm not criticizing that. Dilip Ghosh also speaks. He gives pause, makes the things understandable. Mamata Banerjee starts with this thing and gets on to higher pitch, higher emotion, and that she is in the habit of repeating the same sentence with one word change. You go to the single speech, you will see another speech, same sentence repeatedly 5 to 8 times with just one word or two words change, same phrase. Then it is very irritating, annoying to listen the same thing over and over again in the same way with one or two things. But it's the same thing, saying in different tone, different body posture, different throw, different tune. It will be very catchy and retaining mind. Does not understand any this. And I think she's broadcasting minister or whatever. She just signs on health schemes, even to press clubs. Do not think what red light area will do. And do not have any concern for that. But she is a very grassroots level this thing, minister, party worker. Goes out with Babul Supriyo as a brother, as a son in relation, takes the jhalmuri from the street pavement street hawker, eats it, gets up. Never even looks back that these hawkers has to pay commission for every sale. মৃত্যু ঘন্টা তো সিপিএম এর বাজালে, তা দেশের কি ঘন্টাটা তুমি বাজাচ্ছ, কি ঘন্টার কাজটা তুমি করছো বলো? Now we will come to industrialization.